Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm Caitlin of Lucky 13 Creations Company, or at least that's what we will be by the end of this vlog. So I am a serial crafter. I do all the things. I try to sew, I try to knit, I try to crochet, and I've jumped into leatherwork recently. I'm very wherever the wind takes me or whatever I need to get done, I figure out how to do it myself if I can. Just it keeps my brain entertained. I work full time in a high octane job, and so the crafting just kind of exercises that other half of my brain and lets me play and explore in ways I don't get to during the bulk of my day. So that leads to some problems, such as distractibility. I've got like a bazillion whips, which are work in progress, going on all at the same time. And it's gotten to the point I don't know what all I have actively going on right now. So I thought that we would start our series with one of my favorites to watch of other creators. We're going to bring in all the whips and see what we're going to do with each of them. Couple that with the fact I've got some friends coming over to craft tomorrow. I'm very excited, but unfortunately, my craft room is an epic disaster, and there's nowhere for anyone to sit to work at the moment. So, we're going to bring in the whips today. We're going to kind of evaluate the plan or path forward for said whips, and ideally make a fun, comfortable space for everyone to hang out tomorrow. And so that's how we're going to start this, and we're just going to follow along and see what happens. Okay, let's get started with this adventure. An unwitting victim just entered the chamber. This is Scott, my husband and support team.
Hi.
So, I haven't brought in all the whips. I thought I did, but I didn't. Do you want to place a bet on how many whips, or what we're going to call whips, are interspersed in this current space?
So, whip is truly in work, not just an idea, right?
Yes, work in progress. We don't have time for the ideas. There's too many.
I'm going to guess 27.
27.
Yeah.
All right.
That's my guess.
I guess we should have one more clarifying thing.
Okay.
I know, like, for instance, there are some finished bags in the ether that all they need is like a tag. Are we counting each of those as an individual whip, or just one whip, they all need the same tag and same treatment? I think we should do the latter.
Okay, then that's fine. I think your definition is fine because you're making them up anyway.
Minor details.
I'm going to stick with my guess though.
27?
27, because I was counting the bags as one in my head.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you're probably not wrong. I bet it's higher, actually.
All right, well.
Post your guess in the comments. So all of these are bridles. There's a whole mess that I need to straighten, so we're going to do that. Yeah, I need to put her show snaffle on this one.
Okay.
And I need to change the reins, because you can't have Romels on a snaffle for NRCHA guidelines.
Okay.
So
this is one.
I would call this bridle swap.
Okay.
So that's one bridle that needs done. So three bridles that just need equipment changeouts.
Got it.
Cool.
All right, that's a 3.
Oh, and for the record, so how we are going to keep score of this is Scott is putting down like the general idea. Like for this one, I think it says bridles. That's one whip. But we're putting a quantity behind it to kind of quantify the amount of time that's going to be necessary to do the work, because I want to figure out what whips I have and then kind of be able to rack and stack based on the amount of work necessary to get it done, or be able to prioritize. You know, if I come in and I have 5 minutes, I can change a bit. I can't finish an amigurumi. So, because I want to get all these whips out of here. There's too many. My focus is way too split. So that's how we're doing that. Just whip and then rough order of magnitude. So this one, this is just disgusting. It really needs cleaning. So,
Okay,
so another bridle, but like deep clean. So that I would call that a separate whip.
Okay.
I'm not sure it technically is a work in progress for some of my crafters and creators out there, but the logic behind it is if I need to replace any of this leather, it will become a project like that. And this will take some time due to how dirty this is. It's almost moldy in spots. It looks like it was a really good bridle. It's heavy duty, but that's mold.
Okay.
Alright, cool. So this one should be fun. This one is mesh bags. So these are almost, this bag of bags is almost done. But it needs my logo tag added to it. So we got this really pretty, like, blue, it's almost like sea breeze. I don't know what the color actually is, but I like how it worked up. It's different in spots. It's like stripey sideways on this side, but stripey long ways over here. It's fun. But anyway, all right. 1, mesh bag. 2, kind of like ravey party, purple with all the little colors and designs. 2, back to that. 3, this one's like coffee, like a latte. That's what it makes me think of, because it's very faint, but it's like the cream has some browns and stuff in it. And this was one of my first ones. It was off one of the blue combs of peaches and cream. So just solid blue. I love it. And then this one had a dark, same peaches and cream blue for the mesh, obviously, but then a crafter's secret blue. Like this was the teal, I think, for the handles. And it's got a really soft feel to it. It's nice.
How is that blue? That is green.
They're blue. This is teal. Teal is a blue with a green hue. It's not periwinkle, okay? Which is a color and a flower. Just in case you have a bet at work, I bet if you go right on your whiteboard at work, is periwinkle a color? Unless you work with creative women, we're probably not going to know.
That's true.
We ran the experiment at the office. They didn't know. So this one had the same blue, the peaches and cream blue with that multicolor. So I just was trying different variants of the blues on blues.
Blues on blues.
Super pretty. I think this one would make a cool Valentine's bag. The purples, I love it. And then one that's really Valentine's, this one.
Super Valentine's.
So since I lost count, but
I lost count too.
I actually did this one at a horse show. I had more cowboys going, "You crochet? My grandmother crocheted." Like, she was pretty cool then, wasn't she?
Yeah. All right, so that's.
So let me fold them up. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, there's more than I thought. 7, 8.
8.
There's 8.
And these just need tags.
These just need tags. Alright, so that will go there. And I think I I have one more mesh bag. So this will go in its own category because this one needs all its ends woven in. It's done. I just need to weave it in with my really cool stitch marker, my paper clip.
What about the other bag though?
Yeah.
Okay.
You could make a cute little Easter egg basket for a kid, maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know. What do you think? I can post it. If you like it, great. If not, you might be the ones deciding.
Fair enough.
So I guess we will put it in the same pile, the finished pile, and it'd make a cute little Easter bag.
Okay, so we got 2 mesh bags that
Need woven, finished. Yep.
Okay.
Cool.
I have to move the whiteboard so I can write on it. I'll put it back.
So this was supposed to be a knitted beanie, and it was my first 4 attempts, honestly. Unless you want a sparkly hat. So this guy was supposed to be a present for a then like 2-year-old King George.
Yeah, 2 or 3.
Yeah. And I'd never made an amigurumi out of this big Chanel stuff. But little elephant. And I got stuck because I wasn't very good at
Elephant feet?
well, they used double crochet and I hadn't used double crochet because all my amigurumi up to that point had been little single crochet critters. And this one uses double crochet. That's actually why his face is so long, which it works out because he's got his little chin here, like the little Evelyn has.
Yeah.
So I think we need to just finish this guy. I don't even know if King George likes elephants anymore, but if not, I think we can find him a good home regardless. He's so soft. We'll find Babar a good home. Yes, I'm a 90s baby, if you knew that, if you know the Babar reference. Do you know the Babar reference?
I do.
Oh.
I'm reading that book and the videos.
I don't think I ever read the book, just the videos. Alright, he's a finish. On that strap, this one was supposed to be a little mule, which I got most of his head done. Ignore the needle where it shouldn't be.
Safer than the floor.
Well, I didn't want it to pierce through the bag in all honesty.
Yeah.
And it was one of those like hooked needles, so it was gonna cause some trouble. But I think he's not, and I've got most of the body made. I don't know if you can see in there, but I've got like the body and a couple of the legs made. So I don't think he's gonna be that difficult. He's gonna hurt my hands because he's a really tight stitch compared to what I've been doing lately. But I think the little mule needs to get finished.
Okay.
My mom has a favorite blend of shirt that she loves and a favorite cut. And she actually sent me a shirt of that cut and fabric that she liked, but like she didn't like the print that was on it, so she wouldn't have worn it. And I tried to deconstruct it and make a t-shirt. And so this is definitely not a frog. I don't think there is such a thing, but I don't think it's high on my finish list at the moment. But I do need to get it done because it's one of those like once I reverse engineer the pattern and figure it out, it'll go really fast. It's relatively simple straight stitches. So, and there's so many videos on YouTube on how to make a t-shirt, but I'm trying to make it exactly like the one she loved, and that's the part that I'm struggling with. But anyway, I think this counts as one for now because I've got to do the engineering on it, but
Okay.
I would call it mom's shirt.
You got it.
And that's a sewing.
I'm gonna get another color.
Okay.
And we'll use like C for crochet, K for knitting, S for sewing, and L for leather.
Okay, sounds good.
Alright, so we got 2 leather projects or whips, 4 crochets, and 1 sewing so far.
You said I was going to have 27 and you left no room on the board?
I write big apparently.
I have been known to make tail bags.
Yes.
From time to time.
With your really cool sewing machine.
So I have all of my stages of manufacture here. And unfortunately, I think they all count as separate whips because I would do them at different times. Now,
Okay.
that being said, this is the cut fabric stage. It needs everything. It needs to be pinned. It needs to be sewed. Like it's been cut. That's it. There's nothing past that. And this bag is bigger than my head.
It's very full.
Full of cut fabric. So I think, tail bag. If you want to make a bullet with sub bullet, I don't know how you do what you want, but we have tail bag, cut fabric, a plethora.
Okay. Let's see here.
And this is a sewing project. This actually uses my serger, which is super fun to use when I use it.
What's your next stage?
So the next stage is to serge. And I have 4 in there. 5. I have 5 in there.
Okay.
Not a whole face.
Okay.
The step after that is it needs the swatters. So at the bottom of my tail bags, I put little fingers to when they whip their tail. I've braided it up and put it in this tube to protect it. So the little swatters help them get the flies. So need swatters. It's another headful. This is the new measurement term, a headful. It's bigger than my head. The next one needs glued. It just ensures that when I sew it back in, everything stays. I can't tell how many's in here. It's a few black ones, so I can't. There's a handful.
Okay.
But this would be one of those like good 5-minute crafts. Like if I only have 5 minutes, I can come in and I can glue tails in, like little thread tails. One more bag that's needs finishing. So this is just making sure everything's cleaned up. It's all good to go. Everything is operational. It looks right. Flipped in the right direction. Packaged. Just finishing.
Okay.
This one was my very first hexagon cardigan. So, this is definitely a finished project. There we go. I even figure out how to do ribbing. I actually followed the pattern by Passionate Kelsey before she released her pattern. So I'm sure I could do much better now following her pattern and video that she's got. But I did something weird on the bottom, and I'm not sure what, but it's not totally straight at the join. And when I tried to add length, because I wanted a really, really long cardigan, it kind of like poofed out and made almost like a little duck tail that I really didn't like. And I did this entire skein on the bottom. And then I tried it on again and I could see that little poop and I hated it. And I haven't worked on it since I frogged this whole skein. It hurt my heart a lot.
I remember.
So, but this is definitely a finish. It's not technically that challenging. I've just got to figure out like why that's weird. Or maybe I have to untie that join down here and see if I sewed it wrong now that Kelsey has a tutorial video. This is definitely a finish. This will get moved to a different bag. But, and then there's a whole skein of yarn in there. All right, next up, leather project. So this one is for, I'm building some woolly chaps. So I actually really love this tooling design. It's definitely a rookie design, but I'm really new to leatherwork. I just started leatherworking September 1st of 2025, and it's just now the end of December, and that has considerable breaks in it. But like, I think this is so gorgeous. I love this stamp. It's a stamp from Springfield Leather Company. And I love this diamond pattern, and it's actually what Denny Lowe did, and I try to copy everything Denny does because I love the way he teaches. So like, but this was my this was my attempt at it. So anyway, I've got to do the woolly chaps. That is a large leather project. So I've done the yokes, so that'll go on the hip. And so that'll go on the hip, but it'll get combined to whole leg pieces that need measured out. I don't have a sewing machine that can handle that job, I don't think. I might do some practice rounds on my brother sewing machine, but that's really abusing its motor because it was not designed for leather craft. But otherwise, that's going to be months of hand sewing. But we'll see. We'll see. Maybe I'll get lucky and my woolies will go just fine on the sewing machine. It's got everything in it at the moment. Scott's stepmom bought this purse in Italy, and she's always wanted it duped. Like, the inside of this bag is beat up. So she's like, I want to see if you guys can make a duplicate of this bag. And me being me went, how hard could it be? We made some progress on the demo. I definitely did some things out of order. But I did make a pocket, and I'm pretty proud of that. A pocket in leather, like this is pig skin, this is cow skin, like I'm really proud of this.
You also figured out zippers with that one, right?
I technically figured out zippers on my dock kit. So these are actually complete. Nice. I made a whole bunch of coasters in various colors, some acrylic, some cotton, but they're all this same, essentially this same pattern. And I thought it was just super cute. I've got one on my desk at work. I love it. It's super absorbent. Oopsies.
That's the point.
Well, the cotton ones are. I haven't tested these, but they're done. So these will go up for sale as one-offs for cheaper, because I have them in a variety of colors. I loved the colors. This was so much fun. This one, yeah, this one's actually one of the soft cottons. And then these are the acrylics. Like, this one is a super soft cotton versus this one is an acrylic. But it was fun to just play with the colors because then I did like little flowers out of it. I thought it was super fun. Fun way to be creative. But on that note, this one's done. Well, it needs photographed and stuff, but the whip itself is done.
Yes.
But this is a whole bunch of, actually, let's go to this bag instead. This is a bunch of coasters. Same thing, but I am terrible about weaving in my ends. I hate it. All of these, all of them just need their ends.
That's 17.
Cool. Well, in a somewhat similar vein, I have a bunch of granny squares. So this was when I was learning both how to granny square and also didn't know what to do with some of this stuff. So I was just going to make all of these granny squares, and then they'll end up being a purse or a cardigan or a bag or a blanket or just whatever when it's done. But again, they all just need their ends woven in. There's one, these all came from the, I think it's the Red Heart brand of...
Oh, the color changes.
Yeah, this is the color change for granny squares. Like, it does it all on its own. Just needs ends woven in. So there's 8 of those, and I still have the skein over there. Yeah, and I have a whole brand new skein that we just put in storage. So, and then I've got
this.
Then I made this one, which I think is super cute. The paw print granny square. That was so fun. It was a fun one. And then this one, I did it on a flight to Costa Rica, or I tried. You can't really see it all that well, but he was supposed to be a little skull. Like his teeth are supposed to be right there. But I don't think it came out that well. He might be a frog.
Okay.
And since we're talking granny squares, we can talk about that guy at your feet.
Okay. So I think that probably just kind of stays with the rest of the granny squares. So
So tiny.
I guess.
Just granny square. You have the granny square weave-ins and then just this one granny square.
Okay.
Well, now it's a little less messy. Not by much. Alright, so the next guy is my late checkout sweater. This is as far as I've gotten on it. And this was before I even finished your beanie, and I've learned so much since then. So I'm thinking, because I'm only a few rows in, I will frog this and start over with my new skills. So I think we're gonna frog the late checkout sweater for now.
So that means we don't want it on here, or
No, it's not a whip.
Okay.
It will be frogged. We'll frog next.
Okay.
So the next guy, you're gonna beat me with that.
I need to redo the whiteboard.
You can write up the side. We're almost done.
Okay.
I
We'll add a few to the side. No problem.
I was kind of wondering what you were doing when you're like, you have 27. I'm gonna write real big.
I was trying to be so we could see it all.
Anyway, so the next one is I want to make myself a leather jacket. I've always liked leather jackets, but I've never found one that fits me right. So this is just the muslin copy of my leather jacket. So that's a whip. It's going to be a very long whip because I need to finish sewing the muslin version, try it on, make edits, do a V2, a version 2, and then get bold enough to do it. I bought some upholstery leather. And not like high quality upholstery leather. Like I went to Hobby Lobby and it was the cheap faux stuff. It's not even real leather. So that'll be my version 1 of the leather jacket before I jump. I've got a really pretty blue leather I picked for my actual jacket, but that might be a year or 2 down the road.
So that counts as a leather / sewing project.
Fair.
And we're going horizontal now. Or vertical, however you say it.
Alright, a fly bonnet. Oh, look, more yarn. Oh, I gotta weave in the ends.
See, that one was with it. I didn't know if you had more to add to it or not.
This one, it looks a lot like a glue brand you might be familiar with. I'm not gonna say anymore because I'm not getting canceled before I even get started. But this is a gift to a friend. She made a comment that she saw it on Instagram and thought it was hilarious. So I wanted to see if I can make it, because in classic Caitlin fashion, how hard could it be to make? So that's actually what this cloth goes to as well. This will go on the bottom. I've got a Cricut in the back, so I'm going to make the Goop logo that I'm after, and iron that on here, and then sew that onto the base of this, and yeah, which I better get that done like now because she's coming in 2 days. So, fun.
Fly bonnet. Horse hat.
Yes, sir. Understood, sir. This we're keeping. I really wanted to see if I could make wearables. So I bought the Passionate Peekaboo top, and I've got one boob made. So.
I really want to put more boobs on the list, but I think I should probably use the full term.
Just top works.
Top. Okay.
I mean, its legitimate name is Peekaboo.
I know.
But, yeah. But that one's by Passionate Kelsey as well. I like following her. She's fun. I think this is a frog. I was trying to make a scrunchie when I wasn't super skilled at it yet. Or like skilled at the stitch required for it. So this is going to be a frog. I believe This guy actually looks okay, but he needs his ends woven in.
So we'll call that scrunchy.
Scrunchy. This is Lollipop Twisty. It is clownfish coral. It was super variegated yarn, obviously. This was, I think, supposed to be a Granny Rocco bag. Finish it? We'll finish it. We'll finish.
I think we finished
We'll
it.
finish the Granny Rocco bag. So then, oh, thank you. We have, my cousin asked me to make her cat butt coasters, and she specifically wanted black cats. So I've made several with, once again, the ends not woven in, because why would I do such a thing? But I'm almost done with that one. I think I was going to make her a set of 6, but it might be 8 at this point, because it looks like I went kind of crazy and they were really simple. So they were kind of, a couple of these I didn't love. I didn't like how the tails turned out on a couple of them, so I changed what I was doing in my pattern. So I made a bunch, but I didn't like how the tails turned out on a couple of them. So I need to go through these and figure out which ones are going. But I had all of these first drafts. So I want her to have some black ones that look like this and have the little face on it, and they'll have little button eyes. But I haven't done it yet, obviously. But what I want to try for these, like, I kept these drafts, even though I don't like this one at all. His ears are wonky, everything's wonky. I don't like the legs. Like, this is just a bad draft. But I'm gonna put, I think, Mod Podge on it and see if it'll act as like a starch stiffener without being starch. Because if a coaster gets wet, what happens to your starch then? So I want to try and use Mod Podge and tighten those up. So anyway, cat butt coasters.
I put 8 question mark as the quantity.
So there will be 8 for Angie.
Okay.
The second to last whip, I have just this piece, but it's actually a faux snake butt. That is the last piece that I need to tool. I don't know if you can see it. But I thought this was super cool. But I have one more piece to tool and finish off this belt. This is the last important whip. So this is the one I really need to get done stat. Not sharing the logo with you. It's private. But I'm making a laptop case for Scott. He knows about it. He helped design it. But that's what we're working on.
All right. So we're going to take each line as one work in progress. Some have known quantities or slightly larger quantities. $18 in the vertical row. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 in the horizontal.
I did say it would be more than your guess.
So that comes up to 26.
And pretty sure you said 27.
I said 27 to start with. That's not bad.
You might know me.
So we've got 26 whips and
so many ideas.
and the ideas won't fit on the board. And let's see here. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 things we're calling leather. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 13. We're calling crochet.
There's no knitting because I actually finished my knit project yesterday, and we're frogging the other one. So
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 that we're calling sewing, but there was a couple that were a mixture, so we'll do. And luckily, that math comes out to 26 as well. So we have 26 defined whips, and the majority are crochet.
Thank you, Professor Scott, who is not lit well at all. Sorry.
Don't worry, the lighting doesn't change this.
Guys, so it's been about a week since Scott and I filmed the whip video. Even though I'm wearing the same clothes, I have the same 5 shirts that I wear over and over again. So you'll just have to trust that time passed because I have no hair now. Thank you so much for hanging out with us while we worked through getting all of those whips organized. The final count was 28, so I won. Did anybody else down in the comments guess right? Let me know down in the comments below what you'd like to see more of, and we'll get to it. Thanks for hanging out with me. I'll see you again next Sunday.